Welcome back into the Sports Center of Connecticut here in Shelton. I'm joined alongside our first star of the game, Rowyn Ringor. And Rowyn, what a fantastic game tonight. The second ever program win against Sacred Heart University. And you were the first star of the game. 2 goals, 1 on the power play. Just take me through tonight's action, how that all felt.
Well, it felt great. Battle of the States. They used to play in this rink, so there's a little bit of a rivalry, so it feels good to beat them always. Even better with the shutout Saunders.
Yeah.
Awesome job. The team just worked hard, played hard, heads down. The break was good for us, so hopefully we can bring that into tomorrow.
Yeah, absolutely. 2 games or 2 teams coming into this matchup on a little bit of a skid. You guys obviously get the get-right game over Sacred Heart. They're in first place in this division. As I mentioned earlier, it's not a whole lot of history between you two. So what does that mean when you guys can take down pretty decisively the first-place team in the conference like that?
I think it just really exemplifies that there's always a chance. As playoffs are coming around in 2 months, you can always climb up the ranks. And our coach was talking about the St. Louis Blues before the game and how they came from last place to winning the Stanley Cup. And while we're not last place, we could always climb further up and take more teams down.
You're never out of it in the hockey season, ain't that the truth? And similar to the St. Louis Blues, who at that time had Jordan Binnington in net, you guys, Hannah Saunders has been tremendous this season. Just speak a bit on your netminder and what kind of confidence that gives you as a skater on the ice. Just, hey, you know that she's got your back there.
Yeah, well, she's confident in her abilities, and she's just a brick wall back there. So obviously the team just has the utmost confidence in her. And I think that it always helps the fact that she believes in us as our captain, as our wall behind us. She just believes in us and our abilities. And even if we might let a couple bad ones go by, but she'll always have our backs and, just support us no matter what.
And we don't have to talk about those few that do go by, the very few that they are. Last question for you, Rowyn. Obviously, you're a freshman on this team. You're playing on one of the best lines in the NUHA between yourself, Julia Wysocki, and Celena Mickevicius. I was noticing this earlier. Yourself a freshman, Wysocki a senior, Mickevicius a sophomore. You're all from different provinces and different countries. How do you guys get along and bond so well that you've turned into one of the top lines, not just in the conference, but in Division I hockey?
Well, Celena and Julia are both just big personalities, so it's easy to just be at home with them, if you know what I mean.
100%.
They know exactly who they are, and they're so confident in themselves that it just, again, same with the whole team, it just makes it easy for you to believe in yourself and believe in your abilities. And they're such good players. They're so smart. They always know where the puck is. Their hockey IQ is some of the best that I've ever played with, so it's just easy to mesh with them and play with them.
Well, it really showed on the ice tonight. Rowyn, thank you so much for the time. Really appreciate it. Our first star of the game, Rowyn Ringor. We'll be back with Celena Mickevicius in just a little bit. Welcome back into the rinks at the Shelton Sports Center of Connecticut. I'm joined by tonight's third star of the game, Celena Mickevicius. And Celena, what a start to this game. You guys got the quick goal on the power play from Rowyn Ringor, and then the second goal of the game was that beautiful shorthanded goal off the turnover from yourself. So can you just take us through that, your second shorty of the season?
Yeah, our PK is just pretty aggressive, so just, I guess, getting that puck, it's happened twice, just putting pressure on the D, get nervous, and just go down.
Yeah, I wanted to ask you about that. So it's pretty evident to me, at least watching a couple of these games, that you guys are aggressive on the forecheck. It doesn't matter if you're down a woman, up a woman, you're trying to take the puck in the offensive zone. What kind of emphasis has Coach Brigham brought to that? And obviously it's led to your 2 shorthanded goals early in the season.
I think it's just as the least amount of time you give them is how you're going to create turnovers, and they get nervous, and just give them less seconds to make a play. Is
that a main point of emphasis coming into the game from Coach Bingham? Hey, we want to be really aggressive on the forecheck tonight, or typically not? It's just something that you guys are really naturally that good at?
Just something we practice a lot, and I think it's brought a lot to our team.
I want to ask you about Hannah Saunders, her third shutout of this season against the top-ranked offense in the conference tonight. Just how fantastic has she been back there in between the pipes?
She's been great. Teams collapse a lot, during the game, and she's just always there to have our back. So that's something that's great from her. We love her.
She had a couple of spectacular ones tonight, and once again, her third shutout of the season. Last question for you. What a lethal second line this is turning in for you guys. Rowyn Ringor, yourself, and Julia Wysocki. Can you just explain a little bit how that chemistry has come together this season and how you guys have been so productive?
think it's just a lot of chemistry on and off the ice. I mean, our entire team's really great friends, and I think we can just build off of that and bring it on the ice.
Well, congratulations, Celena. Thank you so much for the time. And, man, second program win against Sacred Heart. That's a lot to hang your head on.
Yeah, super exciting.
Thank you so much.